Something's brewing in the AFC North, and it could shake the whole division to its core. This isn't just a minor headline or a fleeting distraction. No, this could directly shape the Cleveland Browns' shot at redemption and possibly rewrite the entire narrative of their 2025 campaign. You're watching Browns Breakout, and if you bleed orange and brown, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around because what we're about to break down is bigger than a preseason prediction. It's a statement about who we are and where we're going. Let's start with the situation that's had every Browns fan holding their breath. Rookie running back Judkins. Drafted at number 37 out of powerhouse Ohio State, yeah, the same Buckeyes who just brought home a national title, Judkins was expected to be a game-changer. Explosive speed, vision, and a nose for the end zone. He was everything the Browns needed to add juice to their backfield. But just as quickly as the hype rose, a storm hit, and it hit hard. Allegations of domestic violence surfaced, and suddenly, football took a back seat. The Browns pumped the brakes on signing him, and rightfully so. We're not talking about a simple PR cleanup. This is a moment where character, leadership, and integrity take center stage, and the Browns are treating it with the gravity it deserves. Head coach Kevin Stefanski didn't dodge it. He faced the press at training camp with a steady hand and a clear message: we take this very seriously. And he wasn't just parroting league policy, he meant it. This wasn't about damage control. This was about setting a tone. Because here's the deal, the NFL mandates teams run education programs on domestic violence, but the Browns? They've gone a step further. They've built a culture around accountability, around being better than just good enough. They want players who lead off the field as well as on it. That's been part of this franchise's evolution, and this Judkins moment is a test of that foundation. Now let's zoom out for a second, because this story doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's a pivotal moment for a team that's hungry. Last season had flashes, bursts of potential, but injuries, inconsistencies, and missed opportunities kept the Browns from reaching the next level. Now in 2025, expectations are sky high. Training camp is buzzing, and fans are watching every snap, every rep, every whisper from the depth chart. One of the biggest questions? Quarterback. Shiloh Sanders, yes, Dion's kid, has been turning heads. Smooth footwork, sharp reads, a cannon for an arm. He impressed during OTAs, and now there's real chatter. Could he leapfrog into a starting role? Maybe, but the coaching staff is playing it cautious. He's raw, talented but raw. The upside is there, but they won't rush it. Meanwhile, the Judkins situation adds complexity to the running back room. If he joins, he brings a new weapon to the offense. But if the Browns part ways, they'll be relying on veterans like Kareem Hunt and young backs clawing for a spot. It's a high-stakes balancing act. The offensive line will need to hold strong. They've been solid, but not elite. That has to change if the run game's going to be a threat this year. Defensively, Cleveland is no joke. The D-line, linebackers, and secondary are locked in, fast, and physical. This could be one of the top units in the league if they stay healthy and focused. But chemistry is fragile. Off-field noise like the Judkins case can shake even the most disciplined locker room. And the AFC North? Brutal. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, every game is a war. One slip-up can cost you the season. That's why what happens next with Judkins matters. It's not just about one player. It's about the tone this team sets for the season. General Manager Andrew Berry has his hands full. He's built this roster with precision, but he now faces a test that goes beyond stats and scouting reports. It's about culture. What message do you send to the locker room? To the fans? To the league? The Browns have a chance to show that being a contender means more than racking up yards and sacks. It means standing for something, holding your players accountable, setting a standard and sticking to it, even when it's hard. And look, no one's pretending this is easy. Judkins is a tremendous talent, but this is bigger than football. The outcome of this case could impact not only the depth chart, but the soul of this team. For fans, it's tough. We want to believe in our players. We want to celebrate the draft picks and dream about playoff wins. But we also want to be proud of who we're cheering for, not just what they do on Sundays, but who they are the rest of the week. This moment right here, this challenge, it's part of the Browns story. And like so many chapters before, it's not going to be defined by scandal or setbacks. It's going to be defined by how we rise, how we respond, how we come together as a team and a fan base. So if you're watching this and you're feeling the same fire we are, show it. Smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to Browns Breakout for every twist and turn ahead. Because we're not just covering the team, we're in this together, riding every high and every low with the heart of Cleveland beating in our chests. And here's the truth, the season is wide open. The Browns have the tools, the talent, and the tenacity to make something special happen. But they'll need to stay locked in. No shortcuts, no excuses. Just football, family, and focus. Keep your eyes on the Browns. Because when the dust settles and this storm passes, we may just look back on this summer as the moment Cleveland found its edge and never looked back.